Hi folks, Fuzz here, and just a brief update for you in terms of the live streaming for the channel. I'm having to take a break from Final Fantasy 12 at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just feeling a little bit burned out with the game right now. Don't get me wrong, I still love it, I still enjoy it, but I've played it through several times now repeatedly over the past couple of years or so since the Zodiac age came out. And as much as I still do love it, it's just starting to wear on me a little bit at the moment, so I need to just take a step back and just, move on to other things. I'm not giving up on the project for the Switch version of the game. I will no doubtedly be going back to it at some point in the future, but right now I'm just not in the mood for it. And I've always said that the games that I cover on the channel have got to be games that I enjoy playing. Simply playing games simply because I think it's going to appease a section of the audience isn't really the right way to do things, I don't think, because if I'm not going to be having a good time doing it, then I think that's going to come through in the content as well, and you're not going to get as enjoyable content. So I'm going to be taking a step back. I'm putting this project on hold, not shelving it, but putting it on hold for the time being. In the meantime, what I want to do, and I do have other projects in mind that I want to get to, but for the foreseeable future, I want to start getting back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's a game I very much enjoyed. I dabbled with it for the first time about 6 months ago, I think it was now, and I did some live streams, and a lot of people came and joined me on those live streams, many of whom are very helpful since I've never really played the game before. But as a Final Fantasy fan, I do feel like I've been missing out quite substantially by not really having invested a lot of time in Final Fantasy XIV, and I would really like to try and get into it because I have enjoyed my time with it so far. So I've renewed my subscription for that game. There's also an expansion, Shadowbringers, that's coming out next month, the start of next month I think it is. So it might be a good opportunity now to really try and to get back into the swing a bit and levelling up our character so that we're ready to take on that expansion. Whether we can get that done in a month's time or not, I'm not sure. But I currently have, I think it's a level 15 Archer and a level 60 Dragoon. The level 60 was actually from the boost that you can buy off the off the website. So I did that in order to just make sure that we've got something ready in terms of the expansion when it comes out if we haven't leveled up a job ourselves. But I'm not going to be working on that level 60 for the time being. I am going to be working on the level 14 Archer. So yeah, please do come and join me for those live streams if you're interested in the MMO Final Fantasy XIV. And if you haven't played it yourself or seen much of it yourself, but you're a Final Fantasy fan, then it is worth checking out because, I've probably played it for about 15-20 hours now, and I've really started to get into it. Now that I've started to, understand how the game works and learn the systems, the fact that you only need one character, it can literally switch between all the various jobs, all the various classes on that one character, is a really interesting mechanic that I've not experienced in an MMO before, and it is something I am very much enjoying. So I look forward to seeing those this week. Actually, I should be starting up with Final Fantasy XIV again. Like I said, I've got my subscription back. And finally, for you Dragon Quest XI fans, I know you've been exceedingly patient in waiting for newer episodes. I am still moving ahead with that series. I've been recording episodes recently, so I should start uploading those again in the near future. But thanks again for your patience, as, I understand that episodes in that series have been slowly forthcoming, to say the least. But yeah, sorry for you guys that were enjoying the Final Fantasy 12 series. That's really why I've made this video. Just, remember that I haven't given up on it, but I do actually need to be back in the mood to play it again before I do start it up again. So I'm not sure when that'll be, but hopefully it will be in the foreseeable future rather than the future that, well, you can't quite foresee just yet. Alright then guys, well have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.